Hi, everybody. Well, one of the big problems on cruise ships is trying to get a deck chair near the pool or in a good location, especially on a sea day, and in particular on some Carnival cruise ships. It's become a real problem. Well, Carnival says, you know what? We're going to crack down on it now. Here's what they're going to do. So if you're a person who goes to the pool and you put your stuff down on the chair, you go over and grab yourself a drink and you come back to your chair to enjoy it, or you go into the pool for 20 minutes and come on out refreshed and sun yourself, no one has a problem with that. No one has an issue with that. The problem that people have with people around the lounge chairs and that is people who will get up at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, run out, put a bunch of stuff on like 3 or 4 lounge chairs in the perfect position right by the pool or right by the view and all this kind of stuff. And then they don't show up, and then they go back to their room, go back for a nap, go back to sleep, to come out, get a shower, get dressed, go to breakfast, enjoy their breakfast, come back around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock for their lounge chairs that they've reserved since 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's the people that really get annoying, right? Or people who just put their stuff there at 9 a.m. and expect it to be there until they decide to take it up at midnight, right? We can leave, go see a show, and we expect to be able to come back and there's our chairs, and we reserved them the whole day. And that's not the way it is. It's not fair to everybody else on the cruise who just want to spend an hour, hour and a half by the pool, and there's no chairs because we have all these people hogging the chairs. They're called chair hogs. And it's an ongoing problem, not just on Carnival, on many, 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 many cruise lines. And the busier the cruise line is, or the smaller the ship even, some pool decks are pretty tight and pretty small. And so those lounge chairs are like jumped on immediately, and it becomes a real issue. So Carnival is now saying they're going to address this problem. How are they addressing this problem? Well, they're going to start enforcing that rule of 40 minutes. You cannot leave your chair for more than 40 minutes. Well, sort of. They will have crew members wandering around the area, and if they spot unattended chairs and an item, they will walk over and they will put this tag on it, this sticker on it, and it will say something along, hi, we hope you're enjoying your day. We noticed this unattended chair at, and they write in the time. We know you're enjoying yourself, you're having a good time. We wish that you're having a really good time, but to be fair to all of our other passengers, if your stuff is still unattended by this time, your items will be removed and brought to the towel desk for you to pick up. Now, so they say 40 minutes, which is fine. Let's say, how long is it going to take them to notice? They're not going to be standing there the minute you get out of your chair. They're going to run over and put it in. They're going to be just, okay, there's a chair that's empty, and then they walk by again, it's still empty. That's when they'll do it. So chances are you got an hour and some before any kind of thing would happen, which I think is plenty of time, right? That's what it's there for. It's not meant for you to put your stuff down, go to the buffet, have dinner, go back to your cabin, pick up some more stuff, and then come back to it's meant to come up, put your towel on, sit and enjoy it. When you're done, you're done. You leave. You go someplace else. You come back. You sit someplace else. That's what it's for. So they're saying that they're really going to enforce this now, and let's see how that works, because a lot of rules are not overly enforced on cruise lines, right? And this is one of the ones that tend to be very, very annoying to Carnival passengers, Royal passengers, everybody. Just saying, hey, we just like to be able to come up and sit, but when you have half the chairs are reserved for other people and they've been there all day, it gets really, really annoying. So I hope Carnival follows through on this. I hope they really do crack down on the chair hogs, and I hope other cruise lines pay attention to this. And you know what? I would love to see even more rules enforced. Right? None of this, okay, well, we don't want to cause a disturbance and everything. No, you won't cause, you might cause a disturbance initially, but once the word got out that you're cracking down on it, people will stop doing it, right? Like if you have somebody causing a disturbance in the theater and you escort them out, yes, there's going to be a scene, there's going to be a problem there, but the next person who thinks of doing that might think twice about being that person. That sort of thing. You don't want anybody being rude to your other passengers. You don't want them being rude to the crew members. You don't want them annoying other people on the ship. And if you crack down on it, yes, you'll have that initial disturbance, but then word will get out and people will stop doing it. And by the way, some of the people who are causing the problem, you don't want on your cruise ship anyway.